This is the first of two videos that will teach you all you need to know to begin using Tuition Lab and Tuition Lab Free. Note that these videos show the Android version of the app, but the iOS version has the same functionality, with only a few minor screen differences. These apps are very easy to use and require no special skills. These are tools that you can use to retrieve costs for over 2,600 2- and 4-year not-for-profit colleges and universities. Many of these schools also offer postgraduate study. However, these costs are not covered in either the free or paid version of Tuition Lab. First, we'll launch Tuition Lab Free. In this version of the app, you'll be able to retrieve costs related to attending a particular school. You'll also be able to modify costs for room and board, books, and personal expenses. We'll begin by typing in the name of a school. Let's do Harvard. Just select the yellow text box and start typing. After you've typed 3 letters, the text box will display a list of schools that have those consecutive characters in its name. Just select the school and the information will automatically be populated onto the screen. Note that in this instance, by typing in the V in Harvard, we were able to quickly narrow down the list of schools from which to choose. The top portion of the screen provides general information about the school: city, state, public or private, and whether it's 2-year or 4-year school. You'll also notice that there are checkboxes for in-state and out-of-state students. Because Harvard is a private university, the cost will be the same for all students. Later on, we'll look at an example of a public university where the costs are dramatically different. The next section of the screen covers costs related to attending the school. These include tuition, fees, room and board, books, and personal expenses. Adding all of these items together gives us the total annual attendance cost for the selected school. Please note that anything in yellow can be changed by the user. For example, if a student commutes to school, then room and board costs would not apply to the calculation. In this case, we can simply zero out that cost. Likewise, the cost of books and personal items vary from school to school and even from student to student, and changing these values will affect the total annual cost. We can also add an annual inflation rate to get a more accurate attendance cost. The default rate is 3%, but you can make it anything you'd like. Finally, there's a note field that may or may not have information about costs related to a particular school. In the case of Harvard, we see that fees are included in tuition cost. To perform a new analysis, just click on the reset icon and select a different school. This time we'll select a public university. Let's pick The Ohio State University. I'll just type in OSU and select Ohio State. You can see that it costs approximately $101,000 to attend a university over a 4-year period. But what if you live out of state and want to attend? Just click on the out-of-state checkbox and you'll see that it'll cost you over $167,000 to attend. Almost $66,000 more than the cost for an in-state student. If you need more information about using the app, just click on the raised hand icon and you can read the instructions. You can also get more information by visiting www.tuitionlab.net. Tuition Lab Free is a great resource to use in making your college choice. There are no ads, and the school costs will be updated at least once a year.